Hey friends, how you doing? It is the TheTranspondster here with you today. You can also call me Adriana. That's my actual name. But anyway, I am here in The Sims 4 with you yet again. Surprise, surprise. And we are building a house in Willow Creek. We're doing a speed build, so I'm doing a little commentary here for you. This is my typical build style video. I prefer to do speed builds with voiceover than real time builds, just because I feel like nobody wants me to build for a 3 hour video, because realistically, that's how long things like this are taking me. Maybe not this house specifically taking 3 hours, but definitely some of the bigger builds take that long for sure. But anyway, we are in Willow Creek. I've been building there a lot lately. I've been really digging the New Orleans style houses, and so does The Sims 4, because we have numerous worlds that are based on that architectural style, which for me is okay at this moment. Sometimes I do think it's a little boring, but with more and more packs, we're getting a lot more diversity in builds, especially with the new one that's out, having a more European theme to it. We're seeing a lot more of that lately, which is really nice. Something I've noticed with a lot of shotgun style homes in New Orleans is that they have these extra front porches, usually off of, I want to assume that it's typically the living room that they have them for. I feel like a bedroom would be maybe a little bit of a safety concern, but I definitely know in my days of watching House Hunters that shotgun style homes sometimes they have two front doors, and one will open to the more living space area and one actually goes right into a bedroom. So I guess it depends on the house. I am not from New Orleans, so I don't actually know what homes look like on the inside for the most part, other than some pictures I see online. So most of the time I'm just kind of winging it when it comes to these builds and trying to be as accurate as I can based on the knowledge that I have. And I like that this home is red. It stands out a little bit, and we've got the pancakes living next door. I have that house build video on my channel, definitely in the earlier days of me making videos, even though technically I would say we're still in those early days. We are in a pretty colorful neighborhood, I'm going to say. When we continue building here, I'm just going to keep going with the different colored shingles. I think it's a lot of fun, and it kind of gives a theme to the neighborhood. Like, maybe all the neighbors are in on having matching houses. With the floor plan in this house, I did stay pretty basic. Downstairs, you have all your common living space and a bathroom, and then upstairs, you've got two bedrooms and another bathroom. I typically like to have a bathroom on the floor with the bedrooms, so while I don't really think this house needed two full bathrooms, it does have it just because it saves your Sims that trip down the stairs, if it's not needed before bed or whatever the case. Even in real life, like the inconvenience of waking up in the middle of the night and having to go downstairs to the bathroom, and like it just wakes you up more than it needs to walking to the next room over. I'm all about convenience in life. The more time I save doing redundant tasks, the more time I have for the tasks that I do enjoy and that bring me happiness, like building in The Sims. So that's how I operate. I will never stop loving this Home Chef Hustle kitchen. With the exception of those corner cabinets, they drive me absolutely nuts. What also drives me nuts is the curtains in this game because it is impossible to have matching curtains on different size windows, and I really wish that they would figure that out better than they have. Like, even in the newer packs where they're giving us different lengths in curtains, it's still not even good enough because one of them they only gave us two lengths. And what if we want to use that third wall height? It just doesn't make sense why everything is half finished or, half thought through. Why can't we have one full thought and call it a day? Sims team, please, please, please explain this to me. I also think that tiny living shelf in the kitchen is so cute, and I hardly get to use it because I'm not a fan of the limited swatches. It's a very orange toned item in general, with the exception of like one white and one black swatch, which I used here. Also, is this curved shelf not so trendy and to die for? It's so nice. I forget we have it. I want to say it's maybe from the Desert Luxe kit, but don't quote me on that because, like I said, I forgot we had it. So I noticed it when I was searching by style for this house because this house is actually built for a sim that I did make, which was actually for a cast challenge in the Discord server that I'm a part of. I've linked it in previous videos. If it's something you are interested in joining, the links expire in 7 days, so there's no sense in me linking it again. But if you wanted to join, you're welcome to comment and I'll respond with the link so you can head on over. But basically, it's just a community with a bunch of simmers that talk about the game, and a lot of us do content creation, whether it's mods or Tumblr or YouTube. So it's a whole variety of simmers, and it's just a nice, fun place to hang out. Anyway, I did this house for a sim that I did for a cast challenge in that Discord. This month we were building a library for our build challenge, which you'll see coming soon. I have a library build on the way. And then our cast challenge, we had to create an Office Siren sim. So I have sexy librarian living here. She's actually going to own the library. I toyed with setting it up as a bookstore, but I wanted to stick with the challenge in my Discord, so I just went along with the library theme, and I'll toy with the idea of changing it up later. But I really like this idea of the sim owning that library or bookstore or however you want to operate it when it comes to your save file. And yeah, that's where this build was inspired. So it's very much in tune with that Sims style. She definitely needed her own office space. It's very neutral. She's into the blacks and whites, and pops of color are very far and few in between, and when they are, she likes that sexy red color, which we are pretty limited on in this house, but there are a few accent pieces. And I mean, come on guys, the whole outside of the house is red. I would say that she likes red. We don't necessarily have a backyard on this home because I built right to the edge of the lot trying to squeeze this whole house in. It worked out perfectly fine though because this side yard ended up fitting in and we got space for a little patio area, and I think I get in a telescope too, so we've got a little bit of activities we can do outside as well as inside. And this sim does like knitting, so I got her some knitting stuff on the inside, I believe in the living room. I was pretty simple with my landscaping. I didn't overwhelm my stuff. We basically just get in these flowers and that tree along this front path, and that's it. I don't do anything too intense or crazy. This sim isn't big into gardening. It doesn't make sense for her to have a nice big lush garden, and we're also not in a hoity-toity area in Willow Creek, so her house just kind of blends in with the natural landscaping, and that's enough. I really like how this turned out. I'm going to start to wrap up here because we are in that final touches stage and those screenshots are getting super close. So thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to comment any builds that you want to see or gameplay that you'd like to watch. I'm open to anything. For now, I'm just kind of doing whatever I feel like in the moment and rolling with it, and it's been working out so far. So yeah, like I was saying, comment, like, subscribe, show your love however you feel like it. I appreciate every last view and like, it means the world. And I will leave you with that. Have a wonderful day. Thanks again for watching, and bye.